All across the country, properties that are struggling are looking for new managers and new leasing agents. I can't tell you how much my phone is constantly ringing, how my inbox is getting bombarded with emails from people. Hey, do you know somebody great in Des Moines? Hey, do you know somebody good in Cleveland? We've got to hire some new property managers to lease these units. The fact of the matter is, most of the time, it's not your people, it's your process. You need to look at your leasing process. Is that the shortest, most effective, easiest way for your people to lease units? So today I want to cover the 5 steps to the perfect leasing process. I'm Matt Easton, and I've helped hundreds of apartment communities do billions of dollars in additional leases. And although hiring the right people is paramount, it's critical, it's important, getting that great talent is something you want to focus on. Most of the time, when you think there's a breakdown in your talent, it's actually a breakdown in your training and your leasing process. So today I want to quickly run through the 5 steps for the perfect leasing process, and then I'm going to make you 5 subsequent videos that break down each of those 5 steps. So make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so that you can get the videos as they come out, where I deep dive into each of the 5 steps to the perfect leasing process. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can always go to multifamilytraffic.com, get on my mailing list, and I will email you the videos as they come out. But today, let's just cover an overview of those 5 steps to the perfect leasing process. Step number 1, you've got to greet the prospect. You've got to answer that phone when they call the leasing office, and you got to get up out of your chair and you've got to greet them. Now, there is a very specific way that you can greet the prospect that works, and there's 100,000 ways that don't. We're going to cover the specific formula that you can use for greeting your prospects. Step number 2, you've got to determine the wants and needs of that renter. Many leasing agents skip this step completely, and many properties don't train for it, they don't rehearse for it, they don't even cover the structure of how they're going to determine the wants and needs of every renter that calls the leasing office or walks through the doors. We're going to go over how you can most effectively determine those wants and needs of every renter that visits your property. Step number 3, you've got to select a unit for that person and build value in that unit. It's your job as a professional to know the market, to know the property, to know your availability, and to know all your units inside and out. And it's your job to go through their wants and needs and select a unit for them. I'm going to show you the best process for doing that helps them feel comfortable about the situation and eases all of their worries and their stress that, oh my gosh, is this the right decision to make? Step number 4, you've got to make a proposal. You've got to make a formal proposal to that person. And a proposal is not, hey, this unit's pretty cool. Want to sign a lease on it today? That's not a proposal. You need to practice, you need to train, you need to rehearse how I'm going to make a proposal. What's the easiest way for me to propose this unit to that prospect that gets them to be able to make that decision as quickly as possible? Step number 5, you've got to close the deal. You've got to wrap it up. You've got to get that lease signed. We're going to talk about how to close leases. We're going to make this process easy. We're going to make this process short. We're going to make it effective. That's great for you, and it's also great for your prospects. What's more valuable than money? Time. I can't tell you how many prospects come to me and they're like, man, I just toured some units and it was a total waste of my time. I spent 3 hours, didn't see what I wanted. Listen, the old school way of training is to, hey, let's make friends, let's make buddies with the people, and let's spend as much time as possible forging that relationship with them. If they're not right for your property, all you're doing is wasting their time. If your process is short, if it's professional, if it's succinct, a shorter process may cause you to lose the lease. I'm going to be honest, it may cause you to lose the lease, all right? But a longer process, wasting their time, may also cause you to lose the lease. So both of them, you may lose the lease. But with the longer process, guess what else you lost? Your time and their time. I'm going to walk you through a very simple system so that you can close these leases more effectively and more easily, and I'm going to give you back more hours to show more units to more people so that you can get your units occupied. Make sure you subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. What are we going to talk about on the next video? We are going to talk about greeting the prospect. I'll see you on that one. Be great and get those leases. Let's talk about the most effective way for you to get leases at your community. Every renter searches Google for an apartment. At Multifamily Traffic, we make it so they find your property first, call your leasing office, schedule a tour, and sign a lease. We're a certified Google partner and the authority when it comes to ranking apartment websites at the top of Google results. If you need more hot, qualified, local people calling your leasing office, give Multifamily Traffic a call. We're at 888-683-5885. All of our services are month to month, and we get you leases.